Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Robin with Stamp with Dr. Robin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in hot San Diego County. We are over 100 again today for, I think, the fourth or fifth day in a row. It is just way too hot here. And believe it or not, I don't have air conditioning because we live up on a hill and I have a whole house fan and it usually cools down at night and that's enough. But 77, 75, something like that is all it cooled down to last night, so that's not enough. But luckily tomorrow is going to be under 100 and then it really goes down from there. So I'm just saying one more day. So thanks for being here. Let's talk a little bit about hey Roz, good to see you. What's going on in the Stampin' Up! World and in my world. I want to show you something for the San Diego peeps. I'm doing some classes at our Oasis Center in Rancho Bernardo, which is kind of like a senior center. You can go to some class, there's like classes and lectures for free, and I'm doing some paper crafting. So this is what we're doing. Can you see that? We're gonna make this frame and, you know, stamp what's in there. And just this framed art, and we're going to do that on, what is it, September 16th, so a week from today. So go on the Oasis website. I think it's SD Oasis or San Diego Oasis, something like that. And then on October 10th, sorry, I had to look at the date, I'm doing a class with treat boxes and treat things for Halloween, so that should be fun. And they're reasonably priced classes. My class for September is on the 29th here. You can get it to go, and it's going to be autumn stuff. And we're going to be using a lot of different autumn sets. If you want the class to go, it's mainly just using the More Than Autumn set, which is a great set. And with that class, you get a half a pack of the Splendid Autumn DSP, a half a bolt of the rustic striped ribbon in the wild wheat, and a full package of the faux dots because they come back in next week. And that's for $30 with the four cards and everything to make them, or you can add in the stamp set or the bundle. What else? If you're local at all next weekend, Friday, Saturday, September 13th and 14th, I'm having an open house to show off all this stuff I've been making with the new mini catalog, and still have some room in my paper share. But let's get to making a card, because that's why everybody's really here, right? Because we all love making cards. So, whoops. Just wanting to make sure. I don't know why I can't see myself on here. Give me a sec. Roz, looks like you're the only one here today. There we go. I am here. Gonna put you down. Hopefully some other people will join us. Put you down. I know, isn't that a nice little set there? The 5x7, the 5x7 frame thing. I think that'll be really fun. So today we're using the Humble Home set, and it is a punch set. I love punch sets because they're just so much easier to use. And the cool thing about this is that you can use this for Christmas card, which we're going to make today, a holiday card, or, you know, they've got a lot of sayings that you can use also and use the set together without, you know, for a lot of different things. So like welcome somebody to the neighborhood. I've heard people say they're going to use it, you know, like for realtor cards. But today we're going to make this card, this Christmas card, from our home to yours. So that's why that works really well with a welcome. And I think, yeah, there's a welcome on there. And then you open it up, and it's a Christmas card. I believe this is, some people call this a barn door card. I can't remember the other things that it's called. But this paper here is from the Snowy Scenes set. And I've made some other things from that, but I just wanted to show you the paper. I've been using it so it's all in pieces here. We're going to be using this one, the back of this one. And the reality is that this is supposed to be Poppy Parade is the red in here, but I kind of liked it better with the Real Red, and the other stuff I wanted to use is Real Red. So this is the set that has the snow globes and everything, but the backs are real cute too. And the little penguins, and there is a die that cuts out the penguins that don't have hats and stuff on them. And interesting that they would put, what is that, petal pink? Yeah, and pumpkin pie in this set also, which are not your usual Christmassy kind of cards. I mean, this could be used for anything, really. This is my favorite piece in here. I love these snowflakes. And then more of the snow globes. And this is a fun piece to work with too, both sides of that. So you can tell as I've cut out stuff from all of these that I've been using all the different patterns in this set. All right. Hi, Janet. Welcome. Dutch door. Yeah. I've heard it called all sorts of different things. So like I said, this is supposed to be Poppy Parade, but I wanted to use, I forgot to point this out, these are the little peppermint, what are they exactly called? Real Red and White Adhesive-Backed Peppermints. Now these are sold out, but I think they're coming back in next week. So if you like these cool little peppermints, which I don't know why you wouldn't, I think they're adorable. I kind of want to stick them on everything. Get those right away when they come back in, because I think people are really snapping them up. All right, so this is our card for today. So let's get making here. This time I cut the paper in half the long way. So this is scored at 5 1/2, but it's cut the long way at 4 1/4. And so we can fold it, but then we are going to be cutting this off. I did want to keep this on here to show you how to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the top here, which of course is at 5 1/2. And this is when it's real helpful. Do you see this little blue? I'm gonna hold it up there. See this little blue? It's just a 1/4 inch piece of paper that I attached with some tear and tape, which is the exact right size, but it makes it way easier to see all those numbers on there. Because what you're gonna do is at your 5 1/2, so right on your score line, you're gonna cut down to 1 1/2. And then you're gonna flip it, and at that 1 1/2, you're going to cut from the front edge all the way basically to the 5 1/2, which is taking off just that little piece on the top. Okay, so you see that? Does everybody understand that? Should I do it again, or does that make sense for people? Let me know if it doesn't. So again, you're down 1 1/2 and down 5 1/2 just to that fold / score mark. And then you're going to take, where is it? Your piece of that snowy paper, and this piece is 2 1/2 by 5 1/4, and just attach that on there. Oh, come on. Okay, this is a really good time to run out of glue, huh? All right, so I always have an extra one sitting right here, because this is when my glue likes to run out, is when I'm doing a live. It's the best time to run out, don't you think? I don't know if there's a pattern to this or not. I guess there's more of them that, go that way. Okay. So next thing, I think we'll do a little stamping. So this is the inside piece, but it also, you know, shows on the outside here. And the reason I want to stamp it first is so that I'll know where to place the other part. So we're going to take some real red here. And you notice I just laid it in there. I did not attach it. If you do not have a glass mat, make sure, because these are photopolymers stamp sets, that you are doing it on your piercing mat or a magazine or something. So I'm taking the one that says from our house to yours, and I want to make sure that I stamp this while it's in there, and over to the side here, and only a little bit crooked. And then the other thing, this Merry Christmas, I want to make sure that I'm getting that below that line so that it doesn't show, kind of a little sneaky. So I'll open that up and just make sure that I'm below that line. Okay. Now we can just attach that. All right, so let's make the little house part, because that's the fun part, right? So this is basic beige. Now, if you guys haven't worked with basic beige, it is kind of a cool neutral, and it really does go well with everything without fighting it. I find that I'm using it a lot with like subtles or regal kind of things, because it doesn't fight them. All right, so this is Crumb Cake ink. The basic beige ink I'm finding is a little greenish almost when you stamp it. I will show you. Let me get it just so I can show you. I don't know, I don't find that the cardstock is greenish, but I find that the ink, or at least my ink, is a little bit greenish. So I'll just show you with that. I'm just going to stamp it off for a second because I don't have anything to clean with right here. So that's basic beige on basic beige, and it's just not my favorite. I don't know. I like the Crumb Cake better. Okay, now what did I do with, there it is. Keep moving things around here. So here's our punch, and I like to turn mine upside down, center it in there. And come on. Ow. It also punches out every time a little heart that, oh gosh, I keep getting my finger in this one. And a little square that you can use for windows on the other one. And then it also punches out just a little dot like this that you can use as a knocker. I've seen people do that on the other door when you stamp it, but also you can use that little hole as just a hole punch, so you can do that for like making a tag. Okay, and now I'm just going to take some Stampin' Write markers. You can also use your blends, but I hadn't used these in a while. And when you're coloring in things that are so little like this, I find sometimes the markers actually work even better than blends. This was actually, if you look at the page in the mini catalog where they have the Humble Home set, there is one where they kind of colored it like this a little bit, and it's a tag. And so that was my inspiration for this, was this one that was actually in the catalog. This is why I save my catalogs. I know everybody doesn't, but I use them as inspiration. And so I do use my old sets at times. You know, maybe it's like, oh, I know so-and-so is a, you know, likes, say, horses, and I have the old set with horses, but I'm not sure what oops, I missed one, what I want to do with it. But I kind of look at the old set. All right, this is pecan pie. I just thought I'd fill in the roof a little bit. I'll change back to the little one and put, oh, I forgot, there's some down here to fill in with the red. Do you guys like to color? I know some people do, some people don't. I don't know if it's the same people who like to fussy cut. I find both of those things kind of relaxing as long as I'm, you know, not in a hurry to get a card out kind of thing. I like to fussy cut a bunch of stuff out. I like it even better if they, you know, give me a die for it though. Like on the papers, I love it when they have the dies that cut out things. Like the papers that I showed you, those big snow globes get cut out, can get cut out with a die also. Okay, so let's build this little tag that this goes on. Now these are all coming from the Greetings of the Season die set, and I couldn't even find my Greetings of the Season stamp set. I think it's one of our online exclusive ones, but I love this die set. You do have to work around sometimes a little bit that all of these, the ones that I used was not this one, this one, this one, and this oval. So if you're looking for an oval, this is where you're going to find it from Stampin' Up. So those are the two I use, and this is what I mean by you kind of have to work around a little bit the fact that it's got these holes if you're not making a tag. Did I sit this one here that has nothing in it? That doesn't make any sense. There we go. Let's get back to the brand new one. And I'll show you my little sneaky way around what we're doing here with this, which I made just that little thing go over, just the house go over a little bit so it covers that. So a few little dimensionals, and like I said, I was just a little strategic here and just said, I really don't want to see that little hole. So I'm good with it being over a little bit. And now let's take our little baby. These come in two sizes, these little guys here. I think I used the small one. Let me double check on, oh no, I did use the big one, I think. Is it the big one? Oh no, they're three different sizes. I guess I used the medium one on here. There we go. There are actually three different sizes of these. You guys need these. Okay, so then the other thing I did, this is another reason that I wanted, these are the two reasons I wanted to use the red and not the poppy, is this Real Red and White Baker's Twine. I really wanted to use that too, so I cut off a piece that's 14 inches long, and now I'm going to cut it in half because I wanted to make a double bow. And my favorite way of making bows is usually to do double rabbit ears, but oh, no, that's not good. I'm getting caught on my fingernail. But the nice thing about baker's twine is that it doesn't flop or fold wrong, so you can really just do a bow a normal way and not have to worry about it. There a little tighter, and then we can also cover up that little hole there, but let's get it on our card first. Now I want to pop it up on some dimensionals, but you need to remember that this card opens like that, so you only want to put dimensionals on the bottom part of the red. So I tend to go like that and hold my fingers over what I don't want to put dimensionals on, so I can't screw it up. Do I need one more in the middle? Maybe one of these little ones on the side. You guys use these ones on the sides, don't you? Don't throw away your dimensionals when you just have edge pieces like this, because this is what they're really good for. It's putting along edges like that, or getting into smaller spaces. All right, so we just want to make sure, yep, see how we don't see any edges there. Now, if you really don't like seeing things like this, you could put another, piece, another one of those dies. Let me see if I have one. There we go. You could put another die over it if you like the way that looks better. You could even put another sentiment on the inside too. All right, let's get our bow back. We'll get a little glue dot. A glue dot, and then we can cover up our little hole that way too. So you see what I mean about being a little strategic there. A little bit shorter. So what do you guys think? I think that's just like so much fun. I love these little peppermint dots. I think everybody is gonna want those. It's no surprise to me that these sold out first time around. So here's our, and then this too, this red and white baker's twine. So cute, so cute. I just wanted to show you a couple other things that we made with this. We had a little team meeting this weekend, and my team leader, Peggy Noe from Pretty Paper Cards, she made this house into a little box. You see that? So we made this little box separately, and then we made two little houses that attach. And then we also made this little tag. So if you take some paper, fold it in half, and then you stick it in the punch with the fold right underneath that side there. So this is where my fold is. And you don't put it all the way up to the edge. You just let the fold go like that. When you punch it out, you get this cute little tag. Isn't that adorable? So that's another way you do it. And then in my class at the end of the month, September 29th, or by mail, we're going to make it into a little fall house. So lots of different ways to be used. Oh, I didn't put anything on the inside yet. Lots of different ways to be using that little house from Humble Home. All right, I'm going to put you back up. You guys let me know if you want to order anything or if you have any questions. It'll be on my blog all written out later today, stampwithdrrobin.blogspot.com. There's a little click there that you can order from me. There's also will be one as soon as we're done here that I'll put in the comments on how to get to me. So thanks for the little heart, whoever did that. And hope to see you again next Monday, and have a good time stamping this week. Take care. Bye.